Hi, this is Hema Vachivasu, and in this series of ERP in the dairy industry, we are going to talk about the different operational segments of the dairy industry in this part. And in the upcoming part, we're going to talk about the problem solution framework and the software options, pricing, and implementation timelines. So let's begin. The dairy industry is one of the complex business types in the food and beverage industry. So, this is not just about milk, it's actually about shelf life sensitivity, fluctuating demand, cold chain logistics, and regulatory requirements that seem to multiply by the hour. From pasteurization to CIP cycles, dairy operations require precision. But the concern is that many plants are still running on disconnected systems like spreadsheets, Google Sheets, tribal knowledge, and morning hustles by the whiteboard. So, if you're wondering how ERP can bring clarity and control to everything from raw milk intake to lot traceability and compliance audits, this is where you want to be. Because in dairy, the margin melts fast if you're not watching every drop. Alright, what are the different segments, different operational segments in the dairy industry? We've got bulk milk handling and processing. This is where everything starts. And then we have bulk cheese production, which is industrial processing of the milk and milk products. And then we have retail packaged cheese products, and then we have bottled milk and consumer packaged dairy products. So all of these segments are actually very complex and they have their unique challenges. And we are going to talk about all of these segments separately and how ERP can actually tie back to the challenges. If we start with bulk milk handling and processing, as we discussed, this is where everything starts. And this is where a lot can go sideways fast. You've got milk coming in from multiple farms, each with its own fat and SNF profile, and quality flags like temperature or antibiotic presence. If you're still tracking that with clipboards or spreadsheets, you're already behind. ERP steps in from the moment the tanker arrives. It captures lab results, flags non-compliance automatically, and links that batch to supplier performance. So no more surprises, and you know which supplier performs better to calculate and make better decisions. And then comes chilling and reception. ERP integrates with weigh bridges, automates tare and gross weight capture, and assigns milk to the right silo in real time. That data isn't just stored, it flows directly into planning. Whether you're doing batch pasteurization or HTST, the system tracks tank level movements and batch IDs all the way through. That means if you've got 5 silos and 3 parallel lines, you still know exactly what went where. And then there's forecasting, and this part is actually very tricky. In industries like dairy or meat industry, you're not just working with standard units. So let's talk about the dairy industry. This is not like a retail apparel industry, right? Where you can just say like from 100 meters of cloth, I can just get 10 finished products. No, you can't confidently say what your yield will be because raw milk yield varies by cattle strength, health, feed, and even the weather. So your supply, it's as inconsistent as nature. That makes forecasting tough and dangerous if you're not researching on it and if you're just relying on guesswork. ERP doesn't magically solve this, but it gives you a fighting chance. With historical intake, supplier trends, and seasonal patterns all in one place, you're not forecasting off a hunch. You're starting with data. While it's not perfect, it's still better to make good decisions. All right. Now let's move to the bulk cheese production here. Managing cheese vats isn't just about curd cutting or pressing. It's about tracking each batch through salting, waste separation, and loss points, which can actually cause a massive hit to your yield if you're not paying attention. ERP gives you visibility at the VAT level, so you know what went in, what came out, and where the losses happened. It tracks waste recovery too, whether you're selling it, using it, or just trying not to waste it. Then comes aging and maturation. That's a slow moving inventory with real value, and you have to be very careful with that. ERP tracks aging by lot, by room, by status, so you're not relying on sticky notes and walk in inspections. And with full batch traceability, you are covered on the compliance front too. Most importantly, ERP breaks down your yield and cost, not just overall but by batch. So you know which products are hitting margins and which ones are bleeding out. All right, this is all about the industrial processing of milk products and how ERP can tie back to the different challenges you guys are facing. And if we talk about the retail packaged cheese products, and this is another complex operational segment as we discussed. So you need to be very precise here because the precision is very important to make sure you meet the volume that you promise to your customers. You are slicing, portioning, sealing, often on high speed lines where traceability can fall apart fast if the system can't keep up. ERP integrates directly with your packaging lines, labeling, date coding, sealing, all tracked in real time at the style code unit level. And expiry management matters here because you don't want short dated product slipping into long haul distribution because that just costs an entire production line to go wasted. And in the warehouse, cold chain control is critical. ERP manages temperature zones, inventory rotation, and batch segregation without the manual guesswork. Quality checks are logged by pack and by lot, and when sales orders come in, ERP allocates stock intelligently, prioritizing expiry dates, distributors, and fulfillment routes. It's not just about making cheese, it's about delivering the right pack to the right customer on time with zero room for error. And then let's talk about the bottled milk and consumer packaged dairy products. This is fast moving, high volume, and zero margin for error. ERP connects directly with your filling lines, tracking UHT or pasteurized batches all the way through bottling. Every unit time-stamped and traceable so that you don't have to rely on guesswork here. And here, shelf life is short, so first in first out is not just optional, it's how it should work. It's operational survival. ERP enforces it automatically, whether it's in your warehouse or on a truck. And it's not just one product anymore. You've got plain, chocolate, protein enriched, each a separate style code unit with its own demand and shelf life. So ERP helps you manage the chaos here. And it also helps you segregate which product is what is the code, what is the pricing structure, without having to deal with a long and complex spreadsheet. And then you have your promo packs, seasonal labels. So ERP handles all of these too without blowing up your master data. And then comes the distribution. Whether you're doing route-based delivery or direct to customer, ERP builds the fulfillment logic in by expiry, zone, or customer type. And at this speed and scale, there's no time for manual tracking. So ERP keeps the engine running clean here. I hope this gives you a good idea of how ERP can actually um, come in and integrate with your business and solve a lot of challenges here. So in the next video, we are going to talk about a few major and very important challenges in this particular dairy industry, which are the inconsistent yield, varying freshness requirements, traceability, compliance, which is very, very important, and then cold chain management and delivery route optimization, which in turn will help you tackle a lot of other significant challenges. So don't miss watching the next video, and I'm tagging that video in the description below. So if you're someone who is looking to scale your business with ERP, or if you're looking to explore different ERP options for your business, please feel free to book a free consultation with us using the link in the description, and we'd love to talk with you about your business. And if you like this video, please make sure you subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on any of the latest updates. And let's build smarter systems together. Thank you.